Good morning, church. It's good to be with you today. And in John chapter 14, we see some wonderful and profound truth that is good for us to talk about. The first is that Jesus is the perfect reflection of the Father. If we want to know who God the Father is and what he is like, all we need to do is read through the Gospels, look at what Jesus did, how he talked, what he said, what made him angry, what delighted him, and we can see this is who God is. But here's something really profound that I don't know if we can even wrap our heads around. Jesus said, "Truly I tell you, the one who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and he will do even greater works than these, because I am going to the Father. Whatever you ask in my name, I will do it, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask me anything in my name, I will do it." But we need to tack this on. Don't stop reading. "If you love me, you will keep my commands. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another counselor to be with you forever." And we'll talk about that tomorrow. But do you see the connection? If you ask me anything, and you'll do even greater works. What a promise. Jesus says, you'll do even more than I did. Profound, huge. Church, we can't think big enough. Paul says our God can do even more than we could ever ask or imagine. These truths are enormous. So don't ever say, well, I couldn't ever do that, or God couldn't use me to do whatever. Yes, he could, and he delights to do it, and he just has these huge plans for you. Number one plan is for your endurance, that you would persevere through the hardships and trials of life and reflect the glory of the Father just like Jesus did. Verse 15, though, is our linchpin. It's our key verse. "If you love me, you will keep my commands." The verses above that talk about ask in my name aren't just like a get your Corvette or fulfill our wishes, even if the wishes are good for the healing of a loved one or for world peace. Those are good wishes. But what we primarily have to do is to think about, I need to keep the commands of Jesus. Pursue him. And whatever we need to accomplish those commands, he will give us. That is the blessing. So, church, understand the power and the hope that God has given you. And let's pursue this right relationship with the Lord our God and never think small.